Hey there, Squeeze Mobi community, and welcome. Hey guys. Alright, so John here from the Squeeze Mobi crew, and we are coming to you live. So let me know if you are excited. Hi, Kathy. Alright, so let me know who's, from where. Just hit me up in the chat box. Let's get some energy in here, guys. Let's get some energy in the room. Just let me know where you're from, and I could do a shout out to you guys. So hi, Kathy. All right. So who else is here? Alan, Andre, Anna. All right, Tom. Shout out to Tom from Colorado. All right. Come on, guys. You don't want your names. All right. Cliff from Oklahoma and Raymond from South America. It's cool. And Russell, we have Russell from Australia. All right. Belarus, Mike from Belarus. Peter from Augusta, Georgia. Awesome. Yes, Rich. Rich is from Atlanta. Hey, Rich. Nice to see you again. Cool. Alan from Oregon. All right. Awesome stuff here, guys. Cool. So I guess you guys are pretty excited today. So today we're going to talk about an entirely brand new way of engaging your local clients' customers. So we're also going to talk about prospecting to a whole new level. We're going to bring that to a whole new level. So before we really get it on, I'd like you guys to, drop everything that you're doing. Close down your Facebook. Put down your mobile phone. Leave it on silent mode. Even though we're mobile here, but yeah, just put it aside. Put it on silent mode. And, because what we're going to show you today, and it's very important, then you don't want to miss any part of it. So so you take down notes if you have to. All right. Does that sound cool, guys? All right. Fantastic. All right. So today we're going to show you something that will allow your business to get that passive revenue. So today, guys, I'd like to introduce you to a very good friend of ours, very good friend of Squeeze Mobi. All right, so please give a very, very warm welcome to our special guest today. We do have two guests today. All right, so they're a master of prospecting, and they're also very experts in the mobile space. So I'd like to introduce to you guys Jack Scanlan and Mike Artime. How are you guys doing today? Hey, Jack.
Awesome, doing Mike. Good. Don, how you doing?
Cool, awesome, fantastic, guys.
Yeah, doing really well. Thank you for having us.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, Mike.
So yeah, we're excited to be here and some really cool stuff to share with you guys today. Everybody hear me all right? First things first, let me just check out, make sure everybody can hear me all right here in the chat box. All right. Sounds good. Looks like you guys can hear me all right. So guys, like John said, we have some awesome stuff, mobile-related stuff that we're going to share with you today about engaging customers, creating a $10,000 revenue stream /local business. So how to create recurring revenue rather than just this one time that's going around and some of the other stuff that's been out there. We're going to talk about how to create a recurring revenue in your business starting today. So we're going to
Hey, Jack. Just like to cut you out for a bit there. Your sound seems to be warping or something.
Okay.
It's not that smooth. It's a bit choppy. So just heads up.
It's a bit choppy.
How about now? You hear me all right?
Yep. That's much better.
Right.
Much better.
All right. Sounds good. Well, I'll do my best to keep that flowing good there. Just drop me a chat, John, if you hear me breaking up, and I'll see if I can keep things flowing all right. Sorry about that, guys. So today we're going to be sharing with you a simple formula that you can use today to grow and sustain an incredible recurring income by tapping into an absolutely desperate and hungry market. All right, you're going to discover the single most irresistible offer you can make to this market that will cause them to continuously catapult cash at you. All right, and this is This is one thing this market is spending more money on than anything else put together, right? They're spending more money in what I'm going to show you today on this call than anywhere else, and it really presents an incredible opportunity for anyone that wants to take a piece of this billion-dollar industry, right? This is an often overlooked, aspect of local businesses that most local business owners are overlooking, and we're going to tap into that, and we're going to show you exactly how you can make a recurring revenue in your business. And finally, guys, we're going to be showing you how anyone can manage these clients in less than 5 minutes of work, allowing you to scale to the amount of recurring income you want without having to trade your time. Does that sound good to anybody? Scale to the amount of recurring income you want without trading your valuable time. And best of all, we're not going to share the ancient offline strategies you always hear about, but a copy-paste online strategy to reach this market where you don't even have to leave your home to make it work. All right, so give me a big yes if you're excited to learn over my shoulder right now how to take advantage of the 19 million hungry local businesses with an irresistible offer, build a massive recurring income that requires no selling, and the best part, this can be completely automated. So give me a big yes in the chat box if you guys are excited to learn today. Awesome, awesome. Cliff says yes. Tom, yes. Big yes. Yes, yes. Heck yes. Awesome, guys. All right, so before we walk through it step by step, I want to share with you a little bit about myself, who am I, and I want to talk about the simple formula that I found to be critical to grow and sustain a scalable recurring income quickly. All right, so who am I? What have I been up to? John touched on it a little bit, that I've been in the mobile space. So these are a few images of me and my family, and there's really two reasons I got into this business, and I'm sure some of you guys have a similar reason why you're in this business, why you're pursuing online marketing, and mine are family and freedom. So I have some pictures here of my family. This is my wife and I here on the left-hand side. This is my 3.5, he's actually 4-month-old son right here. There's a couple pictures of him. His name's Jack as well. And this is us up in the top right-hand corner here in Cozumel. We went on a marketers cruise last year with a few hundred other marketers. Just hung out, had a good time, went to a bunch of cool places, and basically just did a lot of fun things. Then down here we see us here in the Grand Cayman. I believe it was Grand Cayman or some Cayman. There's a bunch of Caymans. We went to like several different islands over the last year. This is us over here in Rocky Mountain National Park as well. And so this is just kind of us hanging out, traveling around, doing what we want. And that's the second reason why I'm in this, for freedom. To do what I want, to live the life that I want, to spend time with my wife and my son, and to basically just have freedom to live how I want to and enjoy life, right? It wasn't always that way for me. I worked at an insurance company. I hated my job for a good long time, and I would come home and just work my tail off a couple hours every night to pursue this business. And finally, I was able to break through to 6 figures in my mobile and local business, and was able to do the things that you see in these pictures right here: travel around the world, take cruises, spend time with my friends and family, and that's why I'm in this business. That's why I worked so hard to be where I'm at, and that's, I'm going to show you today one of the ways that you guys can get to the same place that I've been able to get in my business. So some other things about me: I'm a dad, obviously, I'm a husband, but I'm also a strategic thinker. I like to think critically about things, come up with solutions to solve problems, and I'm also a creator. I like to come up with brand new systems, brand new strategies to explore the local and the mobile marketing space. And so that's a little bit about me and my family. But most importantly, guys, I really do care about you. I teach my strategies and the things that I do in my business to help you guys, to help you get ahead, to help you get out of your jobs, just like I was able to do 2.5 years ago. And because of this today, I'm going to share with you this formula I've used to build a recurring income in my business. All right, so here's the formula. WC plus IO plus AS equals money. All right, if you're taking notes, guys, go ahead and write that down. WC plus IO plus AS equals money. So what does that mean, right? It looks like a bunch of jumbled letters. Doesn't really make that much sense. But WC, right? What we need is a willing and capable market that spends a lot of money to solve their problems. That's the first thing we need. We need a willing and capable market. If we don't have that, we really don't have anything, right? If we're not going after a market that, is willing and capable to spend money on the things that we're doing and the things that we're working towards, then we're never really going to get anywhere. Okay? So that's step one. Step two, we need a quality, irresistible offer they seek and need consistently. Okay? So if we're not giving them an offer that they actually care about, right? How many of you guys have ever tried to pitch a product or go into local businesses or make cold calls, pitching a product or telling them about a service that you have, and they just don't seem interested at all, right? Give me a show of hands in the chat box. Anybody ever get the phone hung up on them, or somebody being like, well, why do I need that? What's the point of that? And why would I need that in my business, right? So we need a quality, irresistible offer, something that they actually need and that they know that they need. We don't want to have to try to convince them of the fact that they need this, right? They need to know that they need it. That's the easiest sale we can possibly make. Okay, and then we also need an automated system to reach the market, manage the customers, and get them consistent positive results, right? So if we can automate this system, right, we have these first two steps, a willing and capable market, an irresistible offer. Then if we can automate this entire process, the sky is the limit with your recurring income, right? You can really take it anywhere you want to once you've automated that system, once you're providing value to a willing and capable market, providing them something they actually want, and then automating the process. You can really scale that up. And so that's the formula that I've been able to use in my business to build a six-figure local marketing business. Okay, so here are 4 reasons why you want to be working with local businesses right now. I've been working with local businesses for about 2.5 years now, full-time. And here are some of the reasons why you want to be working with local. Who here works with local businesses right now? Let me just get a show of hands in the chat box. Who works with local businesses right now? Yes, yes, I do, yuppers. Okay, awesome. So a lot of local guys here. Okay, reason number 1. There's huge and desperate, okay? This is a huge market with more than 19 million local businesses in the U.S. alone. So this market is absolutely massive. And a lot of these businesses right now are struggling for a lot of different reasons, whether it be the economy or, whatever else is going on. Things are shifting to online and mobile sales, or just the fact that they're geographically limited, right? They can't really get business outside of their specific local area. So really, the short of it is they're desperate and hungry for customers. That's the first reason. This is a huge market that's desperate for more customers because they're struggling right now, right? I mean, if you've been following the news or you've been prospecting local businesses, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. These customers or these business owners are desperate for help right now. They need people like us to step in and help them with their business. Okay, so reason number 2, they spend. All right, and Groupon's just one example, but Groupon is a great example of local business owners giving massive discounts to their customers and even half of their revenue to Groupon just to get new customers. I mean, when I heard that the first time, that really blew me away. How many of you guys knew that when somebody signs up to Groupon and they run a $25 or half off dinner meal or half off a massage or whatever the case may be, they actually give half of that revenue to Groupon. So they're already taking a 50% cut in their profits by offering that discount. Then they're taking another 50% cut in that. So really they're walking away with 25% of the potential revenue because they're giving all that money away to Groupon. So I mean, that blows me away. And most people who try Groupon, most businesses who try Groupon, fail and end up losing a lot of money. I've talked to a lot of local business owners who've used Groupon in the past because a rep called them up and, hey, we're going to help you do this, etc. And then when all was said and done, they actually ended up losing money by going with Groupon. So they spend a lot of money. It's a great market to be in. We just need to give them something of actual value, right? So reason 3, we found a solution. We realized that getting new customers wasn't the solution, right? So it's too expensive for local business owners to get a new customer currently because of all the competition, right? There's Living Social, there's Groupon, there's all this competition out there right now, especially with the internet and all the other things that are going on. So it's really, really expensive for a local business owner to get new customers. So if you guys work with local mom and pop shops or locally owned businesses that aren't, national companies, they really don't have the budget to go out there and spend 10 grand a month for these marketing campaigns. Or, I spoke with one attorney they were spending $4,000 a month for their radio advertising campaign, right? $4,000 a month, and that was just to get their 30-second spot on the radio for that 30 days. It was bringing in some phone calls, but they were barely breaking even on it, right? And so most locally owned business owners or businesses do not have that kind of budget. They can't spend $4,000 a month just to pray and hope that they bring in new customers. So we found a solution, right? We found that instead of trying to get new customers, a better solution is being able to get existing customers coming back more often, right? It's kind of a reverse way to think about it. We're flipping the equation around here, right? But instead of let's go out and pursue new customers, let's spend money, let's advertise, let's do all this stuff, right? A better way to do it is how about we take the existing customers we already have, get them to come back more often and get them to spend more money with us, right? They're already happy with us. They're already coming here for a reason. Let's get them coming back more often and spending more money with us. That's the fastest, easiest way that a local business owner can generate more revenue without having to spend money on advertising and go out and try to pursue brand new customers, right? Because these customers, these new customers, aren't familiar with them. They're not educated to their product, and so it's a much more difficult time. It's an uphill battle, right? Whereas if you go to your existing customers, they already know you, they already love you. Well, let's just get them to spend a little bit more with us, and we're going to increase our profits dramatically, right? And here's a little stat for you, right? In fact, according to Bain and Company, it costs 6 to 7 times more to acquire a new customer than to retain an existing one. And increasing customer retention rates by 5% increases profits by 25 to 95%. So, I mean, that just proves it right there, right? To go out and get a new customer, it's going to cost this local business owner 6 to 7 times more than it is to just increase their retention rates with their existing customers, right? And like it shows right there, a 5% customer retention rate increases profits by 25 to 95%. So it's a dramatic increase if we can just get people coming back a little bit more. So do you guys see how powerful this is, right? Show me in the chat box. Do you guys see how powerful customer retention is for a business owner? If we can just get business customers coming back 5% of the time more often, that can be up to a 95% increase in their annual profits, right? 95% increase in their annual profits just by getting them to come back 5% more often. Right? Very, very powerful, Pauline says. Absolutely. Okay, so now, guys, let me get a big yes if you agree that if you can increase a business's profits by up to 95% without them having to pay for any advertising costs, would that be an irresistible offer? How many people think, give me a heck yes in the chat box, if you could increase a business's revenue, their profits, by up to 95% without them having to pay any additional costs in advertising, is that an irresistible offer for the business owner? Yeah, lots of heck yeses in the chat box. Absolutely, it's an irresistible offer, right? So on to reason number 4 for why local businesses, right? So we made a system. We spent 18 months knowing the information that I just went over with you guys. We spent the last 18 months, over $60,000, creating a proven software system that focuses on getting a local business's existing customers coming back into the store more often. So this has been a long process for us. We've worked on this for a long time. But best of all, guys, we automated the entire process of getting local businesses signed up, managing and getting them results, and scaling to a high recurring income, right? Which is good news for you guys. Good news for me as well, right? We've automated this entire process because, like I showed you a few slides ago, I'm in this business to create a lifestyle, and so are you guys, right? I don't want to be spending all my time going around prospecting or knocking on doors or cold calling, doing all this stuff. Yes, that can make you money. It's all good stuff. It's all great prospecting, whatever. But like we showed you with the equation, if you can automate this process to get local businesses signed up, manage them, getting them results, really the sky's the limit with your recurring income. So that's what we went on a mission to do. So little recap real quick. You want to find a huge and desperate market, right? They need to be willing to spend with you. They haven't found a clear solution yet, but we came up with one, right? So we created a proven system, right? And this proven system is possible because of our MobiCatch technology. This is what took us 18 months to perfect, our MobiCatch technology. So what is MobiCatch, right? What is this software? What's it all about? How can it help business owners retain their customers and generate 95% more revenue for their business? Well, MobiCatch is a customer retention service that connects businesses and customers through the MobiCatch mobile app, where businesses can engage with customers to bring them back into the store more often. So this is a powerful mobile app that allows us to reach out and engage customers through our mobile app. We also have a back end I'm going to show you guys here in a second, but it allows us to reach out and connect to customers in a way that's really never before been possible. Right? The only way to do it before has been, collect their email, collect their phone number, whatever the case may be. We're connecting with people right on their mobile phones, which is where everyone's spending most of their time these days anyway, right? So here's a quick example of how it works, just to show you guys a visual representation of exactly what this software does. Let's see. I think I have the wrong slide here open. Let me show you guys exactly how it works here. Here we go. All right, so here's a quick visual representation of exactly what the software does, right? So they have their catch feed over here on the left-hand side. They see all the coupons and deals happening in their local area that you're putting up from your local business owners, your customers, right? They're putting these deals and coupons out there. Here's an example of a coupon that a customer can redeem. So somebody just redeemed a coupon for free wings. They get one redemption, expires in 7 days, get your free wings with the purchase of 2 meals, right? Or we can do surveys to our local customers, right? Tell us about our service, please rate our service, so you can get opinions, you can send out coupons, you can send out deals, and get the customers coming back more often, right? So this is really only honestly scratching the surface for the potential of MobiCatch, right? So let me show you a quick demonstration of exactly what the software does on the inside, right? So there's a visual representation for you guys, right? That's what the software does in a nutshell on the iPhone, but let's jump back into the actual software here. So we set up a little test account here, couple active businesses, coupons claimed, total coupons redeemed, total surveys filled out, and then if we go over here to this Businesses tab, we've got yogurt store, Powerhouse Chiropractic, Realtor. Let's go inside this Realtor one here. And I created a special one just for Squeeze Mobi here with a little logo. So you can add the business owner's logo, obviously right here. And then we've got all their information. And then here's where things get powerful, right? We've got the connections right here. So as you can see, this one has one connection. So every time somebody connects to a business, they get a connection right here inside their connections. Inside their profile, right? We have one connection on this account. Then what they can do, just like I showed you on the phone there, the catch feed, right? On the left-hand side of the phones I just showed you, they can send out deals and coupons. So if they wanted to send out something like 50% off your next meal today, something like that. That's just an example for you guys. But 50% off your next meal. Then they go ahead and click post. It'll send it out to everyone who's connected to that business owner, right? So they're able to engage them with a brand new coupon or offer. So what else does the software do? We can create coupons. So here's a 50% off coupon. If we click on the edit, it just kind of shows you what the coupon actually looks like. Very simple and easy to set up. Mike and I really made this super easy and simple on you guys. Description, get 50% off your next meal. Here's a little image that you upload. This says 50% off your next meal. Just show this coupon on your next visit, right? And I created this inside of a little software called Canva, canva.com. canva.com. Let me just post that for you guys real quick. If you're not using Canva to do your graphics, you should be. It makes it very, very, very simple for you. I can create these graphics in about, 30 seconds, something like that. So that's where I created this graphic. Then you just fill out the rest of the information. You put the coupon code in here, 123. If you want to limit the coupon to a certain number, you can, or you can click no limit. You can make an expiration date if you want to, and then add some fine print if the business owner wants to do that as well. And then also the redemption process. So do they want to redeem it online? Are they going to redeem this coupon in-store or both, right? So this one we chose in-store. So that's how you create the coupons. Very, very simple. And then we also give all the demographic data and all the impressions, and all those sorts of things for the actual coupon, right? So we can see total catch code scans here, total catch code claims, so the business owner can actually see a visual representation of how MobiCatch is working for their business, right? They can see that who all is scanning their coupon, how often, what days of the week, all those sorts of things, and then even all the way down to demographic data, right? So males or females, and then what age they are and what location they actually came from. So this is powerful data for the business owner that we include in the software as well. So we've also got surveys. Let's check this out real quick. So you can create a survey. So here's an example, right? So this is an example for a real estate client. Let's just say you picked up a real estate client with this software and they were going to use MobiCatch in their business and they wanted to build a list of people in their local area who were interested in buying real estate in the next 12 months. Okay, so they scan the QR code, they get signed up for the business owner's profile, they're connected with them on MobiCatch, and then the business owner can send out these surveys and get responses and get more information about the people on their list, right? So I set one up here that says, are you looking to purchase a home in the next 12 months? That's question 1. Question 2, what price range are you looking for? Question 3, would you like a call from me to discuss? Please include your phone number, right? So then the realtor can follow up with these people and close more deals because they have a list of people they know for a fact are interested in real estate and are engaged, right? And these are really, high quality leads as well. These are not just restaurant leads where they're 10 to 25 bucks a piece or whatever the case may be. These are $5,000 to $10,000 commissions for these real estate agents, and so this is a very, very powerful tool for them. They're a very high-ticket customer to go after. You can also go after things like dealerships, things like that as well that can use MobiCatch, and you can really build up a nice 6-figure income doing that. All right, so, and then last here is the catch codes feature, right? So this is where you're building your actual QR codes that people connect with the business owners from. So we build the QR codes in here. You first create your coupon, and then you set up your actual QR code. So this is the 50% off meal. This one's been scanned twice. 1 new connection, 1 coupon claimed. Again, we have all the demographic data, the trend data, all that good stuff in there. And then, same thing here. You just attach the coupon that you created in the previous step right there. And we can see this one's live. It has 2 scans. And then we also have a PDF version of the QR code, a PNG, an email version, or a link. So let me just open up this link real quick and show you guys. So there's the actual QR code that the business owner would use. So they attach a coupon or a survey to this QR code. The customer comes into the store, they scan the QR code, they're connected to the business owner, right? And then the business owner can use the catch feedback here in the back end of the software to send out more deals and coupons and surveys and re-engage those customers, right, and help increase that revenue without spending any additional revenue on advertising, right? And that's the power of MobiCatch, right? So now that you've seen this game-changing software, right, and how awesome it is for local business owners, they're desperate to increase their revenue. You can do that very simply for them with this software. How would you like to see 2 simple strategies I use to sign up businesses faster than you'd ever imagine possible, right? How would you guys like to see 2 strategies that I use to get people signed up for this software, generate 95% more revenue for their business without them spending any more money on advertising, right? Ross says, that's why we're here, haha. Absolutely. All right, guys, so let's dive into the meat here, right? I just showed you how awesome this software is, how you can re-engage customers, but how the heck do you get people signed up? How do you generate this recurring revenue that we've been talking about, right? Well, the first way that I want to talk to you about is called the bait and close method. Okay, so we all know, all of us who've been in local marketing, all of us who have been working with local business owners, we all know the fastest way to earn a business owner's trust is to give them something of value first, right? Anybody else agree? Give them something of value, right? And then they're much more apt to listen to what you have to say. Give them something of value, right? So I applied this principle with MobiCatch, and here's exactly what I did. So I used Facebook ads to generate a couple of signups for a local chiropractor. And what I mean by signups is I got them a couple of connections in their MobiCatch account. I created them a MobiCatch account, just I created them a MobiCatch account for their business, didn't charge them anything, just set it up in the background, got them a couple of connections of people off of Facebook who were interested in getting a chiropractic adjustment, right? Then I walked in, showed them these results, and closed the deal, right? How powerful is that for a local business owner? So I walked in with actual customers for the business owner. I walked in and said, hey, listen, this is my buddy Steve over here on the right-hand side. Steve, you can see our QR code right here on the counter. It's a get an exam and adjustment for just 20 bucks. So this is my buddy Steve, and this is who we set this up for, right? What I did was, again, I created an account for them, got them a couple of results, and then it was a no-brainer for them to sign up with me, right? So if I can provide them clients, I already proved it to them. I walked in, I have about 5 clients ready to sign up for your chiropractic service, right? Let's give you a 2-week free trial, see how this works in your business, see how much more revenue it brings in for you, and no local business owner is going to say no to that, right? If you just do exactly what I just showed you. You guys can use this in your business right now. Use Facebook ads, and here in the next step, I'm going to show you exactly how to set this targeting, so don't worry about that. Use Facebook ads. Get a couple of connections for local businesses, right? So pick out 5 to 10 businesses right around you in your local area. Set up an account for them, or set up a MobiCatch account for them. Go in, show them the results that you created, give them a free trial to try it out for 2 weeks, and then get them on a recurring contract, right, for $47 or $197 a month. It's a no-brainer, and especially once they see how powerful it is and how much more revenue it brings into their business. Right? So I've done this a ton of times, guys. It works like crazy. I walk in, provide immediate value, offer a trial, and walk out with the deal. It's really, really that simple. This can be applied to almost anything, but it works like gangbusters with MobiCatch. I walk in, they've already got customers that are ready to go, and it makes it very difficult for them to say no to me, right? This is the easiest way that I've ever closed a local client, right? And the best part is this can easily be outsourced. So those of you who are saying, oh, I don't want to walk into local businesses, I don't like that, or whatever the case may be, right? This can easily be outsourced. I trained a local salesperson to go in and take care of this for me, so that all I have to do is manage the actual MobiCatch database for the client, send out their coupons, send out their surveys, all that different stuff, right? I don't actually go do the walk-ins anymore. I have somebody else take care of it for me. So for those of you that are wondering, about that part of it, it can very, very easily be outsourced. Okay, but I know some of you are probably thinking this. I don't want to walk into local businesses and make money, right? I don't want to do that. That sounds boring. That sounds sucky, right? Okay, so I get it. So let me show you guys another way that makes this a whole lot easier, right? Here is a personal trainer who hit me up on Facebook, hit us up on our MobiCatch page. He says, I'm interested. Explain to me how this whole thing works. I get several of these messages a day from local business owners interested in signing up with MobiCatch. Okay, so how do I do that, right? Here's the process. I set up a simple ad campaign on Facebook targeting local business owners, and I'm going to show you how next. I put them through my funnel, and I close deals, right? It's really that simple. A lot of people overcomplicate Facebook marketing. It's really that simple. And the power of this is the targeting that I'm about to show you guys. So let's jump over to Facebook, and I'll show you exactly how to set this up. Here we go. All right, so everybody can see my screen all right, right? See my ad right here targeting a restaurant owner? Okay, good. So here's the ad text. It just says, let us grow your restaurant for you for the next 30 days practically for free. No strings attached. We'll do all the work. You can decide if you want to continue. We've come up with something really unique that we think, or that we know you'll love. Okay, that's just the ad text. The image says increase restaurant revenue by 45%, and then it says we'll grow your restaurant for you. Let us do all the work for 30 days. See just how much more revenue we can add to your bottom line. Okay, so that's great. That's the ad. You guys can all write ads, but the power of this method comes in the targeting. Who can see over here on the right-hand side where it says job title? Job title. And I think there's about 7 or 8 job titles listed there. First one says Chief Executive Officer. We have Owner, Owner Operator, Owner, Owner President, Owner Manager, Owner Managing Director, or Owner Partner. Okay? And then for interests, I chose National Restaurant Association. Okay? So this is a very powerful system. Listen, if you guys are taking notes, write this down. Whatever niche you're going after, whatever market you're going after, whether it be realtors, dentists, restaurant owners, whatever the case may be, find an association, right? So National Restaurant Association. And then target them by job title. So we have people who like the National Restaurant Association, and they're an owner or an owner partner, owner manager. Can we make a pretty educated assumption that these people are owners of restaurants, right? Can we make a pretty educated guess? Yes, we can. These people like the National Restaurant Association, and their job title is owner. So we're honed in on people that own restaurants, and we can target them with our Facebook ads. So if we go into the actual targeting, let me show you guys how we actually set this up. So down here, past the custom audiences, the age stuff, all that, we have this tab right here that says More Demographics. Okay? So if you click on More Demographics and go to this third one here that says Work, scroll over, it says there's employers, job titles, industries, or office type. Well, if we click Job Titles, then it opens up this new box here for us, and we can add any job roles that we want. So we could even target like CEO, CEO founder, you know, manager, whatever you want to put in there. But obviously, we want to target the decision makers. We want to target the people who can actually sign up with us, sign up for MobiCatch, who have money to spend, who can make the decisions, right? We don't want to target the managers or the employees, those sorts of people. We want to target the actual owners or the CEOs of the business. So I chose, you know, these targetings right here: owner, owner-operator, owner-president, etc. Okay, and that's it. I also put National Restaurant Association as my interest. So now I know for a fact, and I believe this audience is 7,600 people. Let me click out of here real quick. So this is 7,600 people that own a restaurant in the United States, 25 and older. Right? Pretty good audience. And my click-through rates, as you can see, 1.706, 1.034, 2.462. So these are highly interested people, and basically I'm offering to do this for them for free. And the way that I do it, when I say right here, practically for free, you know, I show you guys inside the training and everything how I set up a 1-cent trial. Get them signed up for a 1-cent trial that's either 2 weeks or 30 days, and then after that it renews for a recurring fee. But the important part about this is you can do this in any market, right? How many of you guys knew that you could do this kind of targeting on Facebook for local business owners, that you could actually find the decision makers? Right? I haven't seen too many people doing this. So you do exactly that. You can also target by industry. So if we click on that tab, let me just show you here really quickly. Arts, entertainment, sports, and media. So that's like sports bars or, you know, different things like that. Those would be great clients for MobiCatch. Let's see. Food prep and services, that sounds like restaurants, right? There's another whole market that you go into, so you choose the industry that they're in, and then you target them by job title again. So we're choosing food prep and services owners, right? So owners of food prep and services businesses. So we're right there in the restaurant, food service, cafe sort of niche, right? Or there's also like personal care here, salon owners, things like that. So you can really drill down a long ways with this and target business owners in your local market or even all over the United States that are ready to sign up and are the decision makers for these businesses, right? So that's a very, very powerful strategy that I use, and I put people into my funnel. Like I said, I sign them up for a 1-cent trial, and then it renews at $47 or $197 per month, and I build up a massive recurring income that way, right?
Hey Jack, can I step in real quick and just
Yeah,
to make
Mike, go
another
ahead.
note?
Totally.
So yeah, the great thing about this really is that, and the ability that allows us to scale so fast our recurring income, is that we don't have to actually work with local businesses around us. We're not limited to the businesses around us. We can target businesses not only in the United States, but this works all across the world. So it can pretty much work in any single country in the world. So I just wanted to make that quick note.
No, awesome point, man. I was moving along quick getting stuff, but absolutely, this works everywhere, guys, not just in the United States, not just in your local market. And as Mike just said, that's what allows us to scale this thing. Sky's the limit with this, right? Because it works globally, and we can use something like Facebook, which is a global platform, to really scale this out, right? Can you customize your market, Brad says, for lawyers, dentists, doctors, chiros? Yes, Brad, you can. So if you were to go into Facebook, and I can just show you really quickly here. in the targeting section. So if you did, instead of National Restaurant Association, if you did National Dental Association, you can do that one. You can also do National Association of Realtors. That's a really, really powerful one there. So yes, you can just go to Google, find these associations by typing in your target niche, and then find their interest group here on Facebook. So whether it be restaurant owners, dentists, realtors, whatever the case may be, you can absolutely drill down and find the market that you want to go after. So yeah, awesome question. All right, so let's jump back over here. So yes, using these two simple methods, guys, the bait and close that I just showed you and using the Facebook funnel method, I'm able to sign up businesses a whole lot easier than I was when I was using the old school prospecting methods, right? How many people are old school prospecting right now? Cold calls, cold emails, all that stuff, right? Yeah, I'm seeing some yeses in the chat box. I'm a whole lot happier now because I don't have to do that stuff anymore, right? With both those methods that I just showed you, you're really not even selling anything, right? We're offering something of value for free, which is part of the equation that I showed you guys earlier. We got to offer something of value. And then I'm getting people signed up for a trial, and then I'm signing them up for a recurring service, right? Okay, so just to recap, right? We have an irresistible, risk-free offer for desperate local business owners. We've got that. We've got these trials that we're setting up. We've got the two prospecting methods that I just showed you. We've got a way to get instant results, proven methods to suck them into our funnel, right? We just went over that in detail, guys, and you can use that in your business right now. We've got a tested converting funnel to convert them into buyers, right? And it takes less than a few minutes to manage, right? I just kind of walked you through the software. It's very, very simple. All you got to do is post to the catch feed. You can set up coupons, all that stuff. It only takes a couple of minutes to set that stuff up. And best of all, it's automated, right? This whole process is, can be automated. The prospecting can be automated with Facebook. The actual management of the MobiCatch platform for the business owner can be automated as well. And what I do is I have a VA that I pay about $2 an hour, and they can manage in an hour. I mean, you guys just saw me go through the software, right? How long does it take to post one coupon or one survey? Maybe a minute, right? So in an hour, they could probably do 10 to 20 businesses easily. So I'm out $2 for 10 to 20 businesses. If they're going to do 100 businesses for me, I'm out maybe $10, whatever the case may be. So it really doesn't eat into my pocket very much, and it allows me to step away from the business and just kind of manage the entire process. So that's how I get everything set up. So who understands how powerful and beneficial this system can be for your business? Show of hands in the chat box for me, guys. You guys see how powerful this can be for your business? Right? I'm seeing a lot of yeses in the chat box, right? Great, yes, awesome, right? This can be a very, very powerful system. Here's some facts about why this system and software work so well, right? MobiCatch has a proven track record with large and small businesses alike. We'll show you that here in just a second. Here are just a few businesses that have benefited from MobiCatch, guys. This works for small businesses like the chiropractor I just showed you, but we've also worked with some big guys. Quiznos being one of them, right? Chick-fil-A, Jersey Mike's, and several others, right? These are big, large franchises that we've worked with.
And
Go ahead,
just to show you guys a couple examples of how Quiznos and Chick-fil-A were using us. Quiznos, for example, had at their cashier, they had something that said, download MobiCatch and scan here for a free chocolate chip cookie. And at that point, the user would download MobiCatch and scan here, and they'll be able to get their coupon right there on their phone. And then the way we were able to close Chick-fil-A was that on their receipts, we had noticed that they had asked, I don't know if you guys ever eat Chick-fil-A, but they ask there's a phone number on the bottom that says to call that phone number and fill out and answer a couple questions. And if you do that, they'll go ahead and take your email on the phone and then email you a coupon for a free chicken sandwich. We said just replace that phone number with a QR code, with our catch code, and as soon as someone downloads MobiCatch and scans that code, then they get the survey questions right there on their phone, fill it out, Chick-fil-A gets their data, and they get the coupon right there on their phone, and it converted so much better for Chick-fil-A. So that's just a couple examples of how these companies are using us.
No, absolutely. Appreciate it, man. So, I mean, yeah, it's powerful. This can be put basically anywhere, right? On the bottom of a receipt, on a table tent inside of a restaurant. I gave you guys the example of putting this on inside of a real estate open house or on the real estate for sale signs to get people signed up and engaged with these local business owners. So this is really something that you can use for a lot of different types of businesses, and that's just some of the ways and some of the companies that we've worked with, right? And local business owners, guys, are busy. They want to focus on running their own business. They know mobile technology can help their business, but they don't want to invest the time making it happen. And I'm sure if you sell mobile websites or whatever, you've run across this, right? So it's safe to say it's a no-brainer for local businesses to want to benefit from the MobiCatch service. They'll actually be losing leads and money by not working with you, right? So you'll manage the process for them. You'll get them set up. You'll take care of it. It barely takes any time. And, like I said, you can outsource the entire process. So they'd be losing money if they're not going to be working with you. Here's some reasons why MobiCatch will explode your business. You have to be willing and capable, right? Or excuse me, you have a willing and capable, desperate market, an absolutely irresistible offer, right, in MobiCatch, a completely automated system to reach. To reach, sell, and manage. I just showed you guys how to automate this whole process, how to set it up on Facebook, all that stuff. You use this platform to grow your recurring revenue, and the sky is truly the limit with this, right? We have a desperate market of local business owners that are ready to engage with this software, and you have an automated system to plug into, guys. So give me a big yes in the chat box if you guys understand how irresistibly winning offer and a proven system can scale up your business, right? If you understand how having an irresistible winning offer and proven system can scale up your business. Heck yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. With lots of exclamation points. So guys, I want to introduce you to the MobiCatch reseller system. Okay? With the MobiCatch reseller system, you guys are going to get access to the MobiCatch web platform. You get access to a custom MobiCatch reseller web platform. You can add and manage your business accounts just like I showed you guys. You get access to the entire thing that I just went over, right? You also get unlimited business accounts, so you can sign up as many businesses as you want. There's no restriction, no costs involved. You guys can create as large a recurring monthly business as you want to, and I just showed you some strategies that make it very, very simple. So you're going to be able to use this to scale it as far as you want to go. Okay? MobiCatch web platform, easy client management. Manage all your clients in one simple dashboard, right? I just showed you. There's only a couple steps involved. Very, very simple to do. You create coupons, create surveys with one click, send out feed notifications for your clients very, very quickly. All right? You can also add unlimited team members. Easily outsource every step of the process by adding team members to your dashboard. There's a little setting in there. You can add in team members to handle and manage certain parts of the process, complete any or all of the tasks for your clients. So we've made that very, very easy for you. Okay? Also, guys, you get access to the MobiCatch iPhone app. You get to access the MobiCatch iPhone app that makes this whole software possible. We talked a lot about it on this call, but this is what allows you to generate a ton of leads for your clients, all right? The Android app is also soon to follow, guys, but right now you get full access to the iPhone app that we've spent thousands of dollars to have developed. Also, lifetime updates. You're going to be grandfathered in for lifetime updates. So anytime we upgrade the software, you get everything included for no additional cost. We're working on a lot of cool things, a lot of cool features, and we love hearing your guys' feedback to help us improve the software. So you're going to get grandfathered in anytime we make an update to the software. Also, guys, we're not going to leave you hanging. We provide you with complete tutorials on using the software. I showed you guys some of the stuff, but we got a lot more amazing things inside that's going to help you set up your business, send out coupons, send out surveys, actually use the software, but also land clients, manage them with little effort, scale, and everything in between. We're going to show you even more about, using Facebook, using LinkedIn, all those sorts of things to manage and land clients and really scale this business up. You're going to learn what types of clients to go after, what to do after they sign up, and how to get them quick results and how to keep them paying. All right, but not only that, guys. We've added some bonuses, right? We want you to really take this to the next level, and we want it to work in your business. So we've added the MobiCatch sales system. We provide you with our complete sales funnel system and sales materials that continuously convert leads into buyers. You can see some of the materials here on the right-hand side. You guys get access to everything that we have, all of our sales materials to really put this into action and grow your business quickly. You're also going to get my definitive mobile training. I sell this course right now for $197. You guys get it absolutely free. And it's basically A to Z training on prospecting, selling, and managing clients. No stone is left unturned. This is going to show you how to go from A to Z, the entire process, how to get the client, how to sell them, and how to manage them all the way through the process and keep them paying, which is very, very important in this business. Also, guys, you get my FB Mobile Leads course. You get access to the complete course on landing local clients with Facebook. I cover several methods that will get you closing deals fast. I touched on one of them here, but there's so much more that I'm going to show you guys in this training on how to use Facebook to land local clients in your business. All right, not only that, you're going to get lifetime coaching, guys, through our MobiCatch Facebook group, where you'll have direct access to me and Mike. Not only that, but you have access to all the other group members to share ideas, collaborate, and help each other succeed. This is a very, very active group, guys. Everyone in here is striving to make themselves better, striving to help each other grow, and help each other grow each other's businesses. We're putting tutorials, training, all sorts of different things in there all the time to help you guys really scale out your MobiCatch business. And this is lifetime coaching. I mean, you're going to have access to us forever, basically, through this group, and we're going to help you guys succeed with this business. Okay, so in short, this is a complete business in a box with everything you need to start growing a massive recurring business, confidently knowing this is enterprise-grade technology, guys. All right, so what's all this worth? You guys are going to receive the MobiCatch software. It's almost $5,000 value. It's much more than that. These are arbitrary numbers, but you know, the software, again, we told you it costs us $60,000 to develop. The MobiCatch apps, guys, another $4,000 in value. MobiCatch System training, $500. MobiCatch Sales System, another $500. My definitive mobile training, $197. My FB Mobile Leads training, at least $97. The lifetime Facebook coaching, invaluable, guys. This is over $10,000 of value. All right? This opportunity, though, is limited to 100 charter members, right? So we're only going to give away 75 charter members on the call today. Only 75 people will be able to join on this webinar, and then this offer will be closed forever because we just cannot keep it open. It doesn't make smart business sense for us. We're only doing 75 charter memberships on this webinar. Then the offer is going to be closed together forever, guys. You get all of this for just $497. All right, the MobiCatch software, the MobiCatch mobile apps, full sales materials, software selling training, Facebook group, definitive mobile sales training, the FB Mobile Leads training. Go now, guys, to squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch. And let me type it in the chat box here, squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch. Send this here to the chat box, squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch. Remember, there's only 75 spots available. All right, and here's an unannounced bonus from the Squeeze Mobi guys, all right? Unannounced bonus. They decided to put together some awesome stuff, and I touched on this a little bit, how you can use table tents and all these different things and flyers for restaurant owners, etc. But guys, you're going to get over 50-plus layered print-ready PSDs from the Squeeze Mobi guys. They've got restaurant QR code table tents, several different variations of that, so you'll be able to walk into a restaurant armed with what you need to put your QR code on there and get that restaurant owner making more revenue for their business. We've also got flyers, postcards, Facebook ads, Facebook retargeting script. They're basically put together a full package for you guys to be able to use these flyers and use these materials to go close business, guys. So that's an unannounced bonus that they've put together for us. And again, we touched on that. You're going to be able to use this stuff to close business. Walk in with a table tent, walk in with a flyer, post this stuff, you know, at your local coffee shop, whatever the case may be, guys. And you get all these materials for free.
Guys, one quick tip. Firehouse subs, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Firehouse subs, but I know for a fact that the highest conversion I've ever had and most success with the business has been with Firehouse subs using table tents. So advantage of those table tents of these PSDs, I would start there and use those for restaurants like Firehouse subs.
Yeah, absolutely, man. The table tents are super powerful.
Is there anything?
All right, guys, so questions questions at this point, go to squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch. Guys, I'm going to take a sip of water here. You get all that stuff we just went over, but now I want to answer some questions, see what questions you guys have, and you know, we're here to kind of walk you guys through whatever you need. Let me just take a quick sip of water here.
And before we go ahead and start answering questions, is anybody interested in a split pay? Is anybody being held back because they would like a split pay option? If so, if you go to squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch, that same link, there is a split pay option. It's a little bit more to cover costs and everything, but there is a split pay option if, you know, somebody is interested, and that is holding you back. So let's go ahead and start taking questions. Jack.
Yeah, hey guys, just one thing also coming from the Squeeze Mobi guys. All right, so just you know, you've seen that bonus package that we prepared for you, and we're only giving away 5 of those bonus packages. So those table tents that Mike said work really well, and you know, those flyers and Facebook ads. We're only giving away 5 of those bonus packages.
Yes, so 5 of those are available. So if you want one, guys, and you want those table tents, which are kind of hard to make, honestly. You know, I've gone out there and tried to find how to create those things. If you guys want them, only 5 packages available. So awesome. Thank you, John. Let's see. Ross says, question, this is a one-time fee, no fees later. Yes, that's absolutely correct. So there's no fees later, except if you take the 2-pay option, it'll be a second payment 30 days later. But for the software itself, you get lifetime access, you get lifetime updates, no additional fees. Okay? Awesome. Ross says, I'm in. Awesome to have you, man. Make sure you get signed up in the Facebook group. We are super pumped to have you. Let's see. How much is the package, Agile says? Not sure if I understand the question. $497 one time. There's also a 2-pay option, Agile, as well, if you go to squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch. All right, what other questions do you guys have? When we have the Android app. Mike, you want to take that one, man?
Yeah, sure. So the Android app is in development now. I would say it's about 80% finished. And it's 100% finished in itself, the build, but we're still tweaking and testing the final version before we make sure that everything's working between the web and Android. But we're expecting within the next couple of weeks, you know, any day now. We're testing it as we speak right now. We just hired 3 developers that have been working, you know, nonstop since we started adding charter members, because all the charter members are giving us great ideas for features. So we're constantly updating the software, because, you know, and even representatives from companies that we're working on that, you know, want to branch out, and they're looking for more features. So we're constantly adding new features. So I would say, you know, it could be any minute, within a couple weeks. Cool. I'm seeing also a question here about a script. I saw here a question about a script. Andre, you can clarify that a little bit more. Everything's hosted on our server, so you don't have to pay any maintenance costs or anything like that. We handle everything, all the costs as far as updating, maintaining the software. And another great point is we handle all the support. So if any of your clients or businesses that you have signed up have any technical issues or anything like that, we handle all the support. The only thing that you're going to have to take care of is managing the account, and that can even be outsourced, as Jack said. Sweet, Ross, you're saying I have ideas for you because I have a huge potential client, and I can think of now. That's awesome. Yeah, we actually have in the Facebook group an idea folder or an idea thread that anybody that has any ideas for features, they just go ahead and start putting them there, and right before we're about to gather a few ideas to input to the next version of the software. Usually we update it about once a week. We actually have people vote and see which software, which ideas are best, and then we'll go ahead and implement those features. We'll go on a sprint and implement those features that week. Yes, so Andre, the software is downloadable for the mobile app. The web version it's hosted. We host it for you, so you don't have to download or anything like that. Cool. And yeah, not only Android, we're going to be adding also tablet, iPad, and Android tablets. We're going to be adding that as well right after, and that's a lot easier to make from scratch as far as making an iPhone and Android app. Just adding the tablet versions, it's a lot easier since they're already made. Cool.
Nice. What other questions you guys got?
Yeah, keep them coming in.
Keep them coming. Let's see. I see several. I think, what do we have, John? 2 spots of the Squeeze Mobi package left?
Yep, exactly, Jack. I was just about to say that. So we have 2 more bonuses left, guys. So, I do highly recommend that you grab it now before our bonuses run out. And we're also going to be closing this whole offer tomorrow at midnight. So, yeah, tomorrow midnight. And 2 bonuses, so whichever goes first, if you want that bonus. So you're only gonna have 2 chances of those bonuses. So if you're in, guys, just let us know so we could arrange those bonuses for you. Although they will be delivered automatically to you. So if ever you have any problems, any troubles, just let us know if you are having problems with getting that bonus. But it is going to be automatically delivered to you. So. And we'll close it down as soon as we reach 5 bonuses. So 2 more, guys. So yep.
I'm seeing 1 right now. Mako's in. Congratulations, Mako.
Cool.
Welcome,
Awesome,
Mako.
Welcome.
Great to have you.
Welcome. And also, who's on the fence, guys? Just let us know if you're on the fence, and if you have questions, just let us know. We have Mike and Jack here, who is going to be able to answer all your questions.
Awesome. We'll get you approved here in just a sec, Ross.
So yeah, the great thing about this is when you're looking to build a recurring income, I mean, obviously you need a business solution, and it comes down to 3 things. And as mentioned in the formula, but the way I see it is you need the ability to get traffic into some sort of offer, to see an offer, and then you need that offer to convert, and then you need to be able to scale, and that's what we've provided. We have all the sales material and training on how to actually get traffic in and get people to view the offer, and then you can literally plug and play into our exact funnels that we have set up online. We have sales videos that basically sell the service for you that you can just copy and paste. We give them to you, and we have them transcribed and everything for you and ready for you inside the members area, and then you can just simply implement that with our Facebook tactics. And any questions at all that you have, we're there 24/7 on Facebook, essentially, between Jack and I and other members that are always answering your questions. So that's what I feel is the most valuable thing out of really all of this, is the ability to ask 2 6-figure marketers anything you want at any given time to help you scale your business lifetime. And that's pretty much what I thought was
Absolutely.
the most valuable.
Yeah, and we're very active. I mean, I got on Skype with one of our customers today to talk. He's from England, and he wanted to talk about some trade show clients and things that he has. And so, if it makes sense and there's a good opportunity for you and you need some help, like, we're here to help you guys. We want to get involved. We want to walk you through. We want to talk through some things. And like I said, we're always posting additional videos and content in the Facebook group as well. And so it's very, very powerful, as Mike said, and it's extremely valuable, compared to everything else.
Ross is like, that is what I would have had next. That truly sweetens the deal. Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, man.
Get to the bonuses. I'm seeing Anna saying that link doesn't get to the bonuses. It goes to another video page.
Oh, hey Anna, the link that I posted, squeezemovie.com/bonus, is if you just want more details on the bonus that we're giving out. So it's there. We have mock-ups in there, and we explain how you'll be able to use those bonuses. But then your real bonus is going to be delivered via JVZoo. So you'll be able to get that through the JVZoo. As soon as you get your receipt, as soon as you complete the purchase, your receipt, the link will be available there. All right. So we do have 1 more bonus available left for you guys. So yep, just 1 more of that left. And yeah, we're going to close down the bonuses. But of course, Jack and Mike are still giving away a whole lot of bonuses as far as they're concerned, which is available for the 100 that they're accepting. Right, Jack. Right, Mike.
Yeah, definitely
Yes.
100.
Yep.
We're accepting 75 right now in this call, and then we're gonna have a replay that we're gonna put up tomorrow. That, like you said, it closes at 12 o'clock. So we're only gonna have a replay up for probably 24 hours or less, depending on how many spots get taken up. And I don't know if John, if you're gonna leave any bonus packages away for anybody, any of the replay people that watch it. If there is a way for any replay people within the next 24 hours, I can grab that bonus.
Yeah, they'll just let us know and we'll take care of that. But right now it's very limited, as you know. We don't want really to just give it away.
Right.
Yeah, but
Of course.
let us know and we'll consider that when they let us know on our support desk.
Yeah, and we see here who's on the live call. So.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
Gotcha. Yeah. So one more bonus right now, guys, is available. And if you have any more questions, just let us know. All right.
Let's see. Anna's in. She's asking, how do we get our login? Hey, Anna, write into support at MobiCatch.com. But the fastest way is go to your JVZoo receipt, click on Access My Purchase, and your login and everything for the training area, the members training area will be right there. And then you're going to get an email from us to set up your reseller profile. So check inside your receipt. If you can't find it for whatever reason, just send us a ticket. And I'll put the support desk in the chat box right now. It's support at MobiCatch.com. So if you have questions, just check that out. Send us a ticket.
And,
let's see. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
No, yeah, and inside your training area, you're gonna find the link to the Facebook group as well, where you can connect with me and Jack and all the other members as well. So we'll be in there as well. If you have any other questions, there's like so many different ways to reach us. So.
All right, let's see. Andre, so you said I'm in. Awesome. Welcome, man. Is it possible for me to add the script, or is that the only way to get it? I'm not sure if I understand the question.
I understand that. Yeah. So Andre, we have the it's not a script itself. It's a whole entire web platform that took 18 months to develop. So we're running it on a very large server, managing all the businesses itself, so that it's not like an actual just script that you can just download real fast. So we host everything for you as far as that goes, and then you can go ahead and download the mobile app. Those can be downloaded. So
awesome.
Anna says JV just popped up. Did you handle, as Anna said, I didn't get any JVZoo email, just JVZoo popped up after my purchase.
Okay, yeah, so go to that screen that popped up. Your login should be there as well, so click on the Access My Purchase tab. And yeah, if you have issues, yeah, just write in. I'll get right back to you on the support desk. Let's see, Ross says, question, would you recommend setting up a new fan page for our own biz, which we can then use your vid, sales to, etc., to set up our own sales funnel for MobiCatch? Yeah, I would set up a fan page, so you could do like, MobiCatch Atlanta or wherever you're located, right? Something like that. Or bring it to yourself, however you'd like to set it up. But that's how you're going to be able to run news feed ads, is by setting up your own fan page. So yeah, I definitely would do that. Awesome. What other questions, guys? We'll be here for a few more minutes. I want to make sure that we answer any questions. Who's on the fence right now? We got about 43 people left on the call. Who's on the fence? What questions can we answer for you guys? What can we do to show you that this is something that's going to add a lot of value to local business owners?
Right. Another note. Obviously, with anything that we sell, Jack and I, we always have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So it's really risk-free if you want to check it out and see how you can get businesses and start building up your recurring.
Yeah, that's huge, and thank you for mentioning that, Mike. I totally spaced on that, but yeah, guys, we kind of have pulled out all the stops and made this a no-brainer. We know that once you grab this system and put it into practice in your business, it's going to make you money. And so we're confident of that, and we're making it as easy as possible on you guys. So
Cool.
fire away, guys. What do you got? Any more questions?
I think we're about to wrap it up. See, looks like John says looks like a great program. All right. Squeeze Mobi customer. How long would this be available? John, this is going to be available for the next 24 hours, most likely maximum. I think we're going to be closing up at 12 tomorrow. I think Squeeze Mobi is going to NSO. We're going to close this up. Yeah, 12 midnight
tomorrow midnight, guys. Tomorrow midnight.
Awesome. So Anna, what do you typically sell this service for? For a locally owned business, I typically do $47 to $197 a month. If it's a larger corporation, you know, I look at all the numbers, but you know, it's much higher than that. But for a locally owned business, that's a no-brainer price to start.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this is that you guys are one of the few people. There's going to be less than 100 people that actually have the ability to go up to a major franchise or something like that and say, I am MobiCatch, I am a part of MobiCatch, and offer them the service and keep 100% of the money and have Jack and I's full support backing you up with anything that you need. And in fact, we encourage that because we want MobiCatch to grow and we want MobiCatch to sell. So it's in our best interest to help you as much as possible, get as many businesses. So, and you'll be surprised. I know, especially with food chains, one time when I first went into a Pizza Hut, they made me speak with a manager that was in charge of those decisions, and it just turned out that that manager was in charge of 48 franchises within that region. So we're in talks now, and we were in talks, but if we close that deal, that's 48 franchises that we've added to the MobiCatch platform to our recurring income. So that's another thing that we teach also about how to go specific franchises that we should go into or not. So that's extremely valuable to know that you are essentially a part of MobiCatch.
Absolutely. You can use our branding to elevate your own business, and that's very, very powerful for you guys. Ross is finding and outsourcing local salespeople in different cities I don't live in. I live on a small island outside the U.S. inside the training. So we touch on that a little bit, but I can really do some more in-depth stuff, and if you guys want to do like a mastermind session or something, we can definitely do that, and I can kind of walk you through the process. So yeah, definitely won't leave you hanging there, man.
Cool, Kensar, who owned the data? I think I can answer that. Yeah, so Ken, the data itself from the connections is the business will have access to that data. So I guess to answer your question, the business will have access to that data. And then you obviously can manage the business's account and see all that data.
But technically our platform, you know,
Yeah.
owns the data, you know, and that's one thing that I use to kind of keep people on board, because once they cancel, you know, that information kind of goes away, so they lose out on all those customers. So it's sort of an easy way to, you know, generate some revenue for the business owner, generate some additional customers and some additional engagement, and then that keeps them sticking around for a long time because they don't want to lose out on those hundreds or thousands of customers they've gotten access to.
And that's honestly a huge point. Every single, pretty much for 99% of the local businesses that we've worked with, once they are on MobiCatch and they are paying recurring, if they have connections and businesses, which usually they get immediately even before we approach them, but once they have those connections, their business is usually typically suffering, and they don't want to stop using MobiCatch and lose their customers. That's the last thing they want to do. They don't want to lose their customers. So the great thing about building a recurring income through using MobiCatch is that they stick. Local businesses stick. They don't want to lose customers. Let's see here. Ken, you asked, will you guys sell MobiCatch for a lump sum after that? If you're asking if we'll be able to sell MobiCatch at a one-off price to a business owner,
I think he's asking, are we gonna? Do we have plans to sell this software?
So we have plans to sell MobiCatch off? I mean, not currently, and we don't see it in the foreseeable future. We plan heavily on focusing on growing and scaling MobiCatch. and adding a whole bunch of new features. So we're 18, 19 months in, and we're still really in the beginning stages of growing this and really scaling. So we're growing. So yeah, cool.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, hey, listen, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. We, we've really enjoyed having you guys on here. Welcome to the new members. I know that there's going to be a replay sent out. This is only going to be available till midnight tomorrow. And if you guys, want to get the Squeeze Mobi bonus, make sure you jump on that as well. So I'm going to drop the link one more time in the chat box, squeeze.mobi/MobiCatch for you guys. So go check that out. As Mike mentioned, there's also a to-pay option available. And yeah, we just really appreciate having you guys on the call with us. Anything else, Mike?
No, if you have any questions, visit support@mobicatch.com, and we'll be able to answer any other questions you have. But that's pretty much it. It's been a great call, and hope to see you guys soon and chat with you soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much, Jack. Thank you very much, Mike. And, really appreciate you guys coming out here today and, sharing this MobiCatch to the whole Squeeze Mobi community. So thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And, yeah, also, welcome, congratulations to those who are who's in, the MobiCatch system. And definitely, Ross, Jack and Mike will see you in the Facebook group. Awesome. All right, so I think we do have one bonus left, before we really end this. And if you have, further questions, just let me know in the chat box. And I think I can take over Jack and Mike for now. And, if you do, and any of you have any questions, just hit up, Jack and Mike and their support desk, support@mobicatch.com.
All right. See you guys.
Awesome. Yep. Thank you so much, John.
All right.
Thank
Cool,
you, guys.
Jack. Thanks, Mike. Thank you very much.
Alrighty. Take care.
Take care. Take care, you guys. All right, guys. So yeah, well, I'll be staying here for a couple more minutes, just for last minute questions. Just let them come if you do have last minute questions, and if not, then I'll wait for a couple of minutes just for the reason of those last minute questions. Then we'll wrap it up, and let's see that last bonus if that is still available. So who's on the fence here, guys?